Hi, this is Scott from the Mountain Dispatch and Scott Shot Media. Today is Thursday, April 8th, and this is what is happening on the mountain. Just like the rest of the week, lots of Caltrans projects going on today. 7 total, 6 daytime, 1 overnight. Pretty much all the roads up and down the mountain, at least on the front side, will have some sort of Caltrans activity today. So pack some patience, leave a little early, and please slow for the cone zone. Weather looks mostly nice. We did have a wind advisory yesterday that's been extended until midnight tonight. Gusts of 35 miles per hour are possible, especially overnight. Shouldn't cause us too many problems, but just be aware. We are under low fire risk for the next 7 days. Actually, later this week or over the weekend, the areas around the mountains all elevate to moderate risk, but we will stay at a low risk for the next 7 days. We'll have a normal rating for significant wildfire growth potential for the next few months, and then that increases to above normal in July. And the San Bernardino National Forest still has moderate fire danger restrictions in place. There were 6 crimes reported on the mountain yesterday. 4 of those were narcotics related, 4 separate narcotic incidents. 2 Southern California Edison maintenance outages currently being reported, affecting about 70 customers. Their power should be back by about 4:15 today. There was a small earthquake yesterday. This is the second one this week in Running Springs, another one also in the Lake Arrowhead area this week. All very small, but they are a constant reminder that we do live in earthquake country. So, in addition to preparing for wildfire season, we should always be ready for the next big earthquake. So, plan on what to do before, during, and after the shaking. Lastly, 2 COVID-19 cases were reported today. No new deaths reported this week. It leaves us about 15 active cases on the mountain, or 15 full-time residents who have tested positive for COVID-19 in the last 10 days. That's what I have for you today. If you have a few minutes to stick around, we'll go into greater detail, starting with the traffic report. The 18 actually is looking great today from San Bernardino to Crestline. There is some gusty winds, but that guardrail repair that's been going on all week looks like they finished early, so there is no guardrail repair going on today. We do have some maintenance going on in the Twin Peaks area on State Route 189. The culvert repairing, or I think that's culvert, or maybe that's the vegetation repairing that they're doing on the 330. That's a month-long project. That might be your biggest delay near the middle passing lane, but that will starts at the top and makes their way down to the bottom. So please be careful, pay attention, leave a little extra early. 3 separate projects on the 38, if that's where your travels takes you: Mountain Home Village, north of Pines Anita, and then going up and over Onyx Summit. You'll have different projects there, as well as on the Fawnskin side of the 38 before you when you get into town. And lastly, in the 18, you'll have some projects going on in the Big Bear Lake area. I will post this graphic so you can see where that construction is, if your route takes you, if your commute takes you on those routes today. Weather, after we get through some gusty winds today, overnight tonight, we will be left with some sunny skies, mostly sunny skies, and average temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s through the weekend. Another slight chance of some winds on Saturday. Our greater chance of winds are actually next weekend. After today, we have no hazardous weather in our immediate forecast, but we will keep an eye out to the gusty winds that are possible next Saturday, a week from Saturday. No fires reported on the mountain. Things are settling down. Even in the Angeles National Forest, they had 3 fires in 2 days earlier this week. Right now, we are under low fire risk for new fire starts and fire spreads on the mountain, which is great. That should be the same for about the next 7 days. That is average for this time of year, and we will remain in sort of that pattern until we get into July, when we can start seeing some increased fire danger. And right now, the San Bernardino National Forest has moderate fire is under moderate fire risks, and the restrictions that go along with that are in effect. There were 6 crimes reported on the mountain yesterday, 4 narcotic-related, burglary, shoplifting, and a trespassing call. I'll post this graphic, so if you saw some police activity in your neighborhood yesterday, you can see what was going on. Currently, there are just 2 Southern California Edison power outages reported. These are both for equipment upgrades. They're scheduled outages affecting about 70 customers, and their power should be returned by 4:15 today. You might not have felt it, but there was a 1.8 earthquake centered north of Green Valley Lake, same place we had one earlier in the week, not too far from one near Lake Arrowhead also this week. Although they're very small, it's just a nice reminder that we do live in earthquake country and we should always be prepared for the next one. Lastly, our COVID-19 numbers are looking pretty good for today. We did have 2 new cases reported, one in Twin Peaks and one in Crestline. That gives us a daily incident rate of a 4.0, or 4 cases per 100,000. And you can see where your community goes. We're right around the 5, or creeping up onto the 6% of all full-time mountain residents having tested positive for COVID-19 in the past year, which is a lot better than the rest of the county. About half of what the county is doing, a little less than half of what the rest of the county is doing, and about half of the total number that California and the rest of the country has done. So, and our numbers are looking real great on our daily standpoint. Our 4.0 is a lot better than about half of what the rest of the county reported today, and about 50% better than what the rest of the state reported. So we're doing really good up here on the mountain, but remember to follow the protocols, get your vaccination. Lots of vaccination clinics going on. Next week, they're both in Big Bear and in Lake Arrowhead. There are vaccination clinics, and vaccinations are open to every county resident older than 16. So that's all that I have for you today. Feel free to text me or email me if you have any questions or comments. Go to our website, bookmark it, the Mountain Dispatch, mountain-dispatch.com. And there you can sign up to receive daily updates first thing in the morning in your inbox. You'll get updates on our articles that we've been writing. We started last week a 13-part series on wildfire safety, on how to prepare for wildfire season. So today we actually posted the second part to that 13-part series. So you can get that in your inbox, or you can go to our website. Of course, we post it on social media, especially on Facebook, what is happening on the mountain, and that's where you'll find late breaking news. And of course, we'll share out that late breaking news on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitch at Scott Shop Media. So be sure to follow us there if those are any of your preferred video communication methods. Have a great day, and we will talk at you soon.